2 weeks, Daniel Bowling's going to be joining us. Next week, we're dark because of the 4th of July. Figured actually it'd be very bright outside anyway, so we'd be all right. So I just want to let you all know that if you missed anything on coming in, boy, everybody ate it all. I'm telling you. Woo! So we're going to have some more snacks, different kind of stuff that'll probably come out afterwards. There's plenty of coffee. If there's not, we're making some more. And please feel free to make an offering. It helps us make this thing happen. So we're doing it all on a generosity model here. So the entrance and exits are your two possibilities for getting in and out. Behind the wall right back there is the bathroom if you need it. Who's here for the first time tonight? Look at that. All right, welcome. All right. We are happy to have you here, absolutely. And before we get the Adobe Brothers started, we had got an announcement about what's coming up. This is Cheryl Ray. This is the head of our Board of Trustees, and she has a little message about, she's also a volunteer here at Solid Grounds almost every week, and she's got a special message for us.
They say, who likes a cookout? Anybody not like a cookout, raise your hands. Okay, good. So everybody here is going to be eligible on the 18th, which is a Friday. What is that, 3 weeks from now? It's approximately 3 weeks from now. We're having a cookout. You need to reserve your burger or dogs. We're going to have $10. We're going to have to reserve them, Gail. Come on. And so it's going to be $10 a person. You either get a dog with the sides and chips and a drink, or what did I say? A burger. A burger or 2 dogs. And there's also veggie burgers. Yes, we'll have veggie burgers and turkey dogs. So does anybody think that sounds good? Okay. When do we start? Well, I believe we're working on, we're starting at 5 o'clock. We're going to be starting 5 o'clock. And we're gonna get a sign up on the website for Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living. We're gonna get that up so that you can go sign up and let us know what you want, so that we make sure we have a good count.
And we'll also put it on the Solid Grounds website as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Come early,
so it'll be 5 o'clock.
And then come on for music.
All right. And we might even have a raffle. You just never know what good stuff we'll come up with. Okay, so that's a side note. And Gil talked about that this is everything we do here is on a generosity basis. There's different ways that you can participate. You can help set up. You can help tear down. You can actually donate cash to help pay for our bands. You can make cookies or breads or cakes, or whoever's done that for tonight, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank them. So there's always ways that you can step up and do that. And in order for us to be able to continue doing that, to continue doing these music nights and bring in the treats and everything, we need everybody's participation in some form or fashion. And so step up however you can. All right? And if you have questions, you can talk to me, you can talk to Robin, you can talk to Gil. We'll get you hooked up.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so now, without further ado, tonight we have the Adobe Brothers who, yes, I love this. They do international bluegrass, and they have over 200 songs on their set list and more in their heads. Okay, that's good. It's going to be a very long evening, so buckle up.
Maybe Monday? I don't know.
Especially if their memories are a little, iffy. It'll be really rough. All right, so we have Jimmy. Right there, there's Jimmy. We have Terry. Right here, there's Terry. We have Bruce. Right here. Well, they're right in order, too. And Dave. All right, thank you. Those are the Adobe Brothers. And welcome them to Solid Grounds. Thank you, guys.
want to see. Nobody ever loves her half as much as me. So when I love her, it'll like to break my heart. And if I ever find her, we never will part. Little rosebud, this dark never knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like you. Happy I will be with young old Rose of Texas down on my knee. Going back to Austin, my heart's full of woe. When we sing this song together, we sang long ago. that was number 3 out of 200. We got 197 more to do.
That's right. That's right.
Sleeping bags.
That's
So-
okay, and they're all in the key of D, so we're...
We played at the zoo last week, and I think we played for 20 minutes in the key of D with nonstop. We thought we'd just give it a little shot here, but so we were introduced, but Gil gave us the names that we use in the witness protection program. We are actually identical quadruplets, and I thought I'd take this moment to introduce. I'm Toby Adobe. Pierogi Adobe, Jacoby Adobe, and over here we got Show Me Adobe. Now, there's a story by Show Me Adobe. If you've seen us before, we used to have Moby Adobe, the great white Adobe Zoo, about 11 feet tall. He had enough of the brotherly love and retired about a year ago. And it's very sad, very, very sad. But we had inklings that there was another identical quadruplet part of the family, and so we started looking at gene pool, and believe me, the Adobe Brothers gene pool is not very deep,
Far flung, though.
and inch deep and a mile wide, yeah. And so we were going to do 23 and me, but well, it only needed to be 19 and a half in me. And we found this guy from Missouri, a long lost brother. Show Me Adobe from Missouri.
That's me.
So
When did that happen? I missed it.
we're going to do one more D medley, and this one's kind of slow and pretty.
Springfield,
Springfield.
which there is one in Missouri. There's lots of Springfields. But this is apparently named after a street in Vancouver. That's what I'm told.
1, 2, 3, 4. More time. contemporary old-time tunes. If that's not a paradox. It's the first one is Springfield, probably 10 or 15 years old. And the other one's Elkins, both written by a couple of young lady fiddle players from back east. We're going to do one now. We got this good friend, Jimmy Abraham. He's a terrific songwriter. And he lets Brother Jacoby sing his songs without paying royalties. This is one that Jimmy wrote.
Some folks are meant for walking, and some are born to ride. Well, these doggone shoes that hurt my feet, and the walking hurts my pride. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Well, I wish I had a big strong gal, stood about 6 foot tall. I'd leave her here to milk the cows, I'd ride that cannonball. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Now I wish I had me a Cadillac, 25 feet long. I'd throw my suitcase in the back, and then I'd be long gone. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride.
Everybody can sing this one.
Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Well, picture me in a Cadillac, right behind the wheel. If I can't get a Cadillac, I'd take an Oldsmobile. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Well, I wish I had a big strong man. I wish I had a big black horse broad across the back. I'd ride him in and sell him, pay down on a Cadillac. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride.
Everybody.
Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Now when my life is over, my final hour come round, I'll be standing on the corner when that Cadillac swings down. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride.
One more time.
Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride. Oh Lord, I believe I was born to ride.
Oh, yeah. It's not the only one on that thing.
Band-wide.
So, at the moment, I think we're all married, and I don't. That could change.
Sounds a little tenuous, actually, but I think it sounds worse than it is, but yeah.
And
So
we're
are
married. Yeah. If you ever, spoken to someone whose spouse was in a band, well, sometimes there's tension because often the band is out playing and the spouse is stuck at home with
Or in
Not much
another
to-
band.
No,
I know people like
or
that.
2 or 3 bands actually. So anyhow, I put this together several years ago, and we call it Band Wife's Lament. Ready, Terry? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Terry Bloom on the bass.
Thank you.
Long gone?
no. What's next? Oh, yeah, it is.
So we do bluegrass. Maybe you heard the shtick. You know, so some old stuff, some new stuff, some klezmer stuff, some Celtic stuff. We call it, we've done a fair amount of, I don't think we're going to do any tonight, but we've done a fair amount of Latin stuff. And, but the first word in bluegrass, first syllable is blues. And so we're going to do a blues tune. And Brother Jacoby's going to play the harmonica.
This is a Sonny Terry song. A great harmonica player. And it's a chain gang song. So those are not happy songs, general rule, but if you're escaping, well then okay. Yeah. Are we ready? Oh, look yonder, what I see. That old red-eyed captain is coming after me, and I'm long gone.
Long gone.
Like a turkey through the cone.
Like a turkey through the cold.
I'm long gone.
Like long gone.
Like a turkey through the cone. Long gone, long gone, long gone. Had long drums on. askew, which way I go. Tell 'em I'm running through the piney woods. I'm making about 94 and I'm long gone.
Long gone.
Like a turkey to the cone.
Like a turkey through the cone.
I'm long gone.
Long gone.
Like a turkey to the cone.
Like a turkey through the cone.
Long gone, long gone, long gone. Had long John the song. Come down to that river, you know I can't get across. You know I grab me an alligator and ride him like a horse. I'm long gone,
Long gone.
like a turkey to the cone.
Like a turkey through the cone.
I'm long gone,
Long gone.
like a turkey to the cone.
Like a turkey through the cone.
Long gone, long gone, long gone.
When
Has
long
long
John
gone,
was on.
it's all run with it.
Just in case.
We're into,
That's good to hear.
yeah.
There's a lot of funny parts, I bet.
Security.
You know, she's laughing at us because we're doing, you know, songs about critters. Well, we're going to do one a little bit later about a rooster. We're going to do one about dogs. We'll see. Probably don't have any about cicadas, but
Locusts.
I'll be playing the Peter Escherick variation on this first song. Just
okay.
the
We'll be
Escherick-
surprised because I have no idea.
The Escherick variation. Start it. You'll see.
Oh, Flying Home to Shelley.
Yeah.
Flying Home to Shelley. Apparently, the person who wrote that, he did fly home to Shelley, and it didn't apparently work out. I had a friend like that who followed a woman out to San Francisco a couple of months after she had left Missouri, and he got there and found out that she had already had another partner, and so the next morning he went down to his car and found his car had been broken into. And somebody had gone through all of his stuff, and they didn't take anything. So there you go.
I thought they said you put some banjos in
Yeah.
there.
Well, that's always the risk. Well, I've got a worse variation of that, but I'll have to tell you later.
2, 3, 4. let's do, I'm looking at the time, let's do Going to the West.
Okay.
Going to the West. We had an argument there that's Going to the West. It's a 19th century song. A lot of people are doing it right now, but Brother Moby Adobe, the great white Adobe, claims that he got it out of some songbook in the 1880s, 1870s, when he was still alive.
Well, it's actually a book printed in the 50s, 1950s, but the source for the song said he believed it was from the late 19th century when people were leaving Alabama and heading to Texas. The wild ones went to Texas, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. In this fair land, I'll stay no more. Here labor is in vain. I leave the mountains of my birth and seek the fertile plain. I'm going to the west. You say you will not go with me. You turn your eyes away. You say you will not follow me, no matter what I say. I'm going to the west. Years have passed since we were wed, and you became my wife. Now I must travel far away without you by my side. I'm going to the west. You say you will not go with me. You turn your eyes away. You say you will not follow me, no matter what I say. I'm going to the west. I'd leave you here in the land you love, that seems so bright and fair, where fragrant flowers are blooming and music fills the air. I'm going to the west. You say you will not go with me. You turn your eyes away. You say you will not follow me, no matter what I say. I'm going to the west. I'm going to the west.
Did you just give me the finger, brother?
Which one?
Let's do one more.
Oh, that one, okay.
Mayo.
My periphery is.
I'm watching the clock. We're going to do a klezmer tune.
Okie doke.
He might have done it with the klezmatics. You know, one of the challenges of being in a band with a banjo is you spend a lot of time waiting for the damn thing to tune it. Not as much time as you wait for the hammered dulcimer to tune, but
any good dulcimer players will have tuned before the show.
Wasn't that thing tuned at the factory?
And then they go outside, and it goes,
Y'all know what a hammer dulcimer is. It's like the old auto harps, except it's on steroids. It's half the size of a grand piano, and it's got 80 strings, something like that. And the problem is that steel has a different coefficient of expansion from wood, and so when the temperature changes,
That's
Start all
it's
over.
Huh. I didn't know that.
two, three, four. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back in 10 or 15 minutes. I think Gil has got some things he wants to
well, I have
say
to tune,
first.
so it'll be about an hour, but that'll be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Adobe Brothers. Yes. Yes. All right. Who knew? Okay, good, good. I'm glad to know somebody knew. That was great. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Whew. All right. So speaking of thanks, I was thinking about gratitude. Anybody feeling grateful at all today? Yeah? All right, good. Good. Okay, so tell me something you're grateful for. Solid grounds, life, family, health, music, maybe? Yeah. All right. What's that? Firefighters. Okay. All the folks that do the serious stuff. Okay. Cats. Do you ever wake up and you're just grateful just because? Yeah? Yeah. my thought is that being grateful just because is a really interesting kind of being grateful. It just really gives us a chance to anchor into something that we don't always anchor into, and that is that space of really just acknowledging that it's not about what we have, it's about that we have. It's that we have stuff in our lives, that we have what we need, and how grateful we are for that. So I just encourage us all to motivate in that kind of sense of gratitude as we're going forward. And I want to say thank you all for being here. We are grateful. And we also want to remind you that we're not here next week. So be aware of that. And there he is. I'm going to invite Daniel Bowling to come up for a moment, because he's here the week after that, and we're going to let him say a word and tell you why you should be here and why we're so glad and grateful that he's here. Here he is. He's trying to finish his coffee and get up here. I could have warned him, but I didn't, see? And he's very grateful for that, I'm sure.
Okay, so I wasn't planning on playing here 2 weeks from tonight, but somebody canceled, a medical issue, I think, and so Susan got hold of me yesterday, and I happened to be in town, so I'm going to get a surprise concert at Solid Grounds, and I'm really tickled about that. I have, between me and Tom Paxton and the Limelighters, I've had 4 album projects in the last 18 months, and it's time to go out and sing songs with people instead of in the recording studio, and maybe even sell a few of the albums. So I'd love it if you come by. I can't do 3-part harmonies Limelighter songs, but since 5 of the songs that are on this new Limelighters album I wrote with Tom, I can do my version of them. And I promise to sing you some songs you've heard me do many times and some songs you have never heard me do. And isn't it great that this Solid Grounds is alive and well again?
Thank you, Daniel. And we really just wanted to appreciate Daniel for stepping in for us on short notice, and so we're grateful. So y'all, there's plenty more coffee, I believe. There are a few more refreshments, and we invite you all to enjoy a couple more things and then be back in your seats and ready to go in the next 10, 15 minutes. All right, thank you all. All right, everybody. I understand the Adobe Brothers are excited to get back on stage. Are we ready for them? All right. All right. Well, just a couple of procedural things there. On several of the tables, there is a sheet where you can put on your email address. And if you haven't done that for us already, we'd love to get you on that. 2, there is a sheet by the back door, by the front door, if you're interested in just saying you're interested in coming to the event on the 18th for food. But if you're on the mailing list, we'll be able to mail you out something so you'll have all the information. See how that works? Pretty tricky, huh? All right. So, where are my Adobe Brothers? Where'd they go? Here they come. We have a quorum now. Well, I only see 3. That's oh, there's the other one. I did something quick earlier. I'm good. Thanks. All right. So thank you all for being here. Let's welcome them with another big round of applause and say thank you.
Ready? Here we go. forgot about that.
Any other tune you'd like to hear in the worst way? Oh. Well, back there in the show me state of Missouri, there was an old guy named Sterling Kelly, and he taught me how to play the leaf, the hickory leaf. Now, it's not always a good time to play hickory leaves, especially in the winter. So Sterling made leaves. He fashioned leaves out of vinyl downspout extender. Probably not many of you have vinyl downspout extenders in a state that gets an average of 7 inches of rain a year. But yes, it's a roll of vinyl. However, I have found that those little multicolored triangular flags at used car dealerships, they will also work. Usually I have to get those at night, but those are... And so what you do, I'll give you a little lesson here. I'll give you a lesson. You might think it's like blowing grass, but blowing grass is different now than it used to be. But instead of blowing across the blade of grass, you actually curl the leaf up against your lips. And then you purse your lips, and you blow over the top. And then like you whistle, you use your tongue to change the notes. Bruce knows how to do this, but he's a gentleman and doesn't.
Peter, would you want to give a demonstration?
Please go outside.
You have to curl it over.
And maybe stand in front of traffic or something.
Yeah, tell about that.
Oh, that time. Actually, I learned to play that in school because we had Sterling as a guest folk artist at a school residency. But one year they're playing in Encino, California. I went to play, it was a school assembly, and I'm going to play the leaf. And I reached into my pocket and I looked around and I didn't have one. So I waited. This was before the assembly. So I went out and I found, it's Southern California, so I found a nice
Downspout.
variegated, no, I
Somebody's
found a
missing
nice
their downspout.
variegated, rounded, you need a nice round, smooth leaf. I don't know what it was, but no, it wasn't that. Leaves of 3, let it be. That's right. And
Wasn't oak in California.
so, when you play a piece of vinyl to kids and you go, they don't always connect vinyl thing with leaf. They don't see that. But if you actually play a leaf, they get it. So it was then lunch after the assembly and the kids go out to defoliate the grounds. And I go by the office on our way out, and this woman comes in and goes, some of those kids out there are taking oleander leaves and putting them in their mouths, and oleander leaves are poisonous, and number one, they're not rounded and smooth, they're long and skinny and pointy, so what is the salience, and why would you plant poisonous shrubbery around a schoolyard? I do not know.
To keep them in.
But we got the hell out of there, sorry. Oh, yeah.
So Brother Jacoby Adobe is a scholar of the Spanish language, and he's written a couple of terrific tunes. In fact, we'll do another one a little bit later that he's written in Spanish. But somehow the Adobe lore is lost, but we found this song, Pajarito Barranqueño, and Jimmy, we had a single verse and we needed some more, so Jimmy, did a scholarly search on all things of knowledge, Google, and found more verses. So this is Pajarito Barranqueño.
Yeah, you just that's research. You just get what you can get.
I'll tell you,
But you can do it in your underwear. It's great.
Yeah.
my graduate students think if you can't find it with Google, it doesn't exist.
Way to leave at the same time.
At the same time.
1, 2, 3.
Pajarillo, pajarillo, pajarillo barranqueño, qué bonitos ojos tienes, lástima que tengan dueño. ¿Qué pajarillo es aquel que canta en aquella lima? Anda y dile que no cante, que mi corazón lastima. ¿Qué pajarillo es aquel que canta en aquella higuera? Anda y dile que no cante, que espera que yo me muera. Toma esta llavita de oro, abre mi pecho y ahí verás lo mucho que yo te quiero, el mal pago que me das. Toma esta cajita de oro, mira lo que lleva dentro. Lleva amores, lleva celos, un poco de sentimiento. Y ya con esta me despido, con el alma entristecida. Y ya les canté los dolores, las penas de mi vida. Ya les canté los dolores, las penas de mi vida.
All right. Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're going to do another song by our good friend Jimmy Abraham. And this is another sing-along. It's got a real catchy chorus. It's called...
Does it have a leaf in it?
I'm
That's
sorry.
that's
I
the
got
opposite
ahead.
of catchy.
I got ahead. You want to do Santa Fe Trail or you want to do Bad Man Blues?
Oh, you see it. We'll do it.
We'll do Bad Man Blues. I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong
Well,
line.
That's okay. I can't see any of them from here anyways. Just tell me whatever it is.
Here, let me help.
Perfect.
should we do a song? Yeah, I'll do it.
Bad Man Blues.
That's the one.
Standing on a platform and waiting for a train. Well, I stole that old man's watch and chain. I don't care what you say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. Living in the bosque, sleeping on the ground, hiding in the sheriff comes round. I don't care what you say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. I don't want no house, I don't need no job. I got cows to chouse, banks to rob. I don't care what you say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. Look at them cows now, ain't they fine? Got honey right. Cows is mine, I don't care what you say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. You had some fun, ain't you done? Well, I'll try that again. This is going really fast for me. Oh yeah, we had some fun. You had a kid, ain't what I done, it's what you did. I don't care what you say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. Oh, go tell your ma, go tell your pa, tell them who you got for the son-in-law. I don't care what they say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. Bail me out, boys. I got a Winchester knife and a knife in the boot. I got a 45 Colt and I can down sure shoot. I don't care what you say. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. So when it come my time to die, they can shoot me down, they can hang me high. I don't care either way. I'm a bad man, honey, I was born that way. Got me. That was fast.
Entertaining.
Oh, I guess.
Now you want to do Santa Fe Trail?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Go on.
Okay. Well, as show me Adobe. Our state became a state officially in 1821, the start of the Santa Fe Trail. And for the longest time, I lived in Boonville, Missouri, in the center of the state on the Missouri River, across the river from what was the town of Franklin, Missouri, where in 1821, William Becknell and Zeke Williams got together a bunch of guys to see if they could go down to Mexico, carry a bunch of stuff, sell it, bring back some money, because money in the 1820s was not very standardized. You know, a bit was actually a bit of a coin, you know, that kind of stuff. And the very best money, of course, to get would be from New Orleans, from the Bank of Louisiana, where you could get D notes, D-I-X, or sometimes known as Dixie notes. And some people say that's where the land of Dixie gets its name, but anyway, that's all folklore. But anyway, so there we were. I did abscond with some cobblestones from the old Main Street going up from the river in Boonville. So I have part of the Santa Fe Trail in my front yard, but only a few stones. And I didn't steal them. They were given me. Anyway. All right. So James Grafton Rogers wrote this song. He was a guy from Colorado, an educator, government official. He's got a long resume of stuff he did. But he wrote this song. So, the Santa Fe Trail. Yo-ho, long side of the Santa Fe Trail. Yo-ho, long alongside of the Santa Fe Trail.
Another sing-along.
Say, pard, have you sighted a schooner alongside of the Santa Fe Trail? Well, it may get here Monday or sooner with a water keg tied to its tail. There's Pappy and Ma on the mule seat, and somewhere along by the way, a little tow-headed gal on a pinto, just a jangling for old Santa Fe. Yo, just a jangling for old Santa Fe. Well, I saw her last week on the Arroyo, way out on the Arkansas sand, with a smile like an acre of sunflowers and a little brown quirt in her hand. She mounted her pinto so airy and rode like she carried the mail, and her eyes nigh set fire to the prairie alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Yo, alongside of the Santa Fe Trail. Well, I know a girl down by the border that I'd ride to El Paso to sight. I'm acquainted with the high-flying order, and I sometimes kiss some girls goodnight. But law, they're all fruffles and beating, and afternoon tea by the pail, compared to that sort of stampeding that I got on the Santa Fe Trail. Yo, that I got on the Santa Fe Trail. Well, I don't know her name on the prairie. When you're hunting one girl, it's unwise. And it's shorter from hell to Hilary than it is on the Santa Fe ride. We'll maybe reach Plumbers by sundown, where a camp may be made in the swale. And I'll run on a gal on a pinto, way out on the Santa Fe Trail. Yo, way out on the Santa Fe Trail. One more time. Yo, that way out on the Santa Fe Trail.
Thank you. I just realized somebody who plays the leaf would be a leaf blower.
Yeah. Yeah. That's occurred to me. I always wanted to find a keyboard player with a sense of humor, and I would do an album of hits, of various hits. I thought Herb Alpert had great hits kind of albums, and I was thinking of the Herb Alpert album cover that many men usually think of. And I had my idea that I could have a woman in a pile of leaves.
Oh, yeah.
And I could stand next to her with a leaf blower. And then then a friend of mine said, yes, and on the back, Dave, you could be naked, holding the leaf. Sorry.
Boy.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Sorry. This is a family place. Oh, okay, great. Is it just by itself or there's another tune? Oh, it's Fair Johnny, right.
Okay, we're gonna do jigs, but they're not Irish jigs. 2, 3, 4. Listen to the bass player playing a wapango against the jig. time Terry played that wapango against the jig, I just about fell out of my chair. It just fits perfectly. So unexpected, but it works. You want to do Shadow of the Pines? Sure. We could do 8 minutes. We're running out of time.
Are we? What else do we want to, what do you want to do?
Well, I'd say we do Shadow of the Pines. Let's not do Dixie Dog.
Okay.
Let's do Shadow of the Pines, Tennessee Dog. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do another tune that Jacoby wrote. I mean, Jimmy Abraham wrote. Jimmy Abraham wrote it, and Jacoby lets us sing it.
What did it say?
Pretty much, yeah.
Most of the time.
I'm watching Dave. I think.
Do you have a leaf stand?
If I did it, it'd fall over, I'm sure.
That's all I need.
This is a song that kind of goes with the Silver Dagger. The Silver Dagger is, don't sing love songs, you'll wake my mother. So this is, there's a boy out
Well,
there.
finish the story, but where this silver dagger comes in.
Oh, it never comes in. No. The Silver Dagger is what Mom has.
Mom's got the,
You can't wake Mom up.
because
But he wants to sing love songs to the girl. So he's out there somewhere. So what's he singing? He's singing this. Oh, come away with me when the full moon shines. I'll be waiting there for you in the shadow of the pine. Your mother told you long ago you were never meant for me. She don't know you like I do. I know you're longing to be free. Oh, come away with me when the full moon shines. I'll be waiting there for you in the shadow of the pine. While your mother lies asleep, sit and wait for me, my love. Here's the way you'll know it's me. I'll make her singing like a dove. Oh, come away with me when the full moon shines. I'll be waiting there for you in the shadow of the pine. No one knows these hills like me. Oh, I know where every berry grows. I can hunt and I can fish, and I can keep you from the cold. Oh, come away with me when the full moon shines. I'll be waiting there for you in the shadow of the pines. Oh, come away with me when the full moon shines. I'll be waiting there for you in the shadow of the pines.
In D.
We were talking about dog song.
Dog, oh, a dog.
Talking about critter songs we did. Early on, we did Puff Adder Step Dance, another critter. The imagery of a puff adder doing a step dance. We did Oklahoma Rooster.
We
We
did.
did Turkey in the Corn.
We haven't
did.
had a good pet yet.
Forked
I
Deer.
mean, the step dance.
Well, Fork of Deer's a river. But it was probably named after a deer.
We're going to do one about dogs now.
The Tennessee Dog. Does anybody here want to buy a little dog? I'm right here to sell you. He ain't no catfish, ain't no hog, and I'm right here to tell you. That dog, that Tennessee dog, his head is long, his ears is flat. Makes more trouble than a ball in a jack. That dog, talk about my dog. He's the meanest old dog any junkyard ever seen. I mean. He can eat more meat than any butcher hog, eat big pork chops and liver. He can catch more rats than any other cat on this side of Mississippi River. That dog, talk about my dog. His head is long, his ears is flat, never stops dripping a ball in a jack. That dog, talking about my dog. He's the meanest old dog any junkyard ever seen. I mean. Well, I say come here to meet Tabby, ball right up and shiver. He can catch more rats than any other cat on this side of Mississippi River. That dog, that Tennessee dog, his head is long, his ears is flat, makes more trouble than a ball in a jack. That dog, talking about my dog, it means old dog any junkyard ever seen. I mean. He's the meanest old dog any junkyard ever seen. I mean. All right.
No Wolverine? No. We'll do two more tunes. I'm looking at the clock on the wall.
How far are we in? About 190? No.
This is another Jimmy tune, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous waltz. It's one of my favorite waltzes, and I'll leave it
We're
at
gonna
that.
play it right now. Volverán las golondrinas a tu ventana a chirriar. Volverá la primavera al campo y al colmenar. Volverán las amapolas otro año a florecer. pero yo, oh no, no, yo no volveré. Volverás con tus sonrisas y miradas a reinar. Volverás a relucirte, a reírte y a coquetear. Volverás tu rebañuelo de amantes a recoger. Pero yo, oh no, no, yo no volveré. No volveré a engañarme por amor, me olvidaré de tus ojos el color, de tus labios el sabor, de tu cuerpo el olor. Volveré las duras penas del amor a aguantar. Volverá el remordimiento y las ganas de llorar. Volveré en la memoria la agonía a padecer. Pero yo, oh no, no, yo no volveré. No volver, no volver, no volver, no volveré a no volveré a engañarme por amor, me olvidaré de tus ojos el color, de tus labios el sabor, de tu cuerpo el olor. Volverán las golondrinas a tu ventana a chirriar. Volverá la primavera al campo y al colmenar. Volveré oh no, no, yo no volveré. Pero yo, oh no, no, yo no volveré.
Ah,
Pido perdón.
okay, cool. All right.
Wild Bill Jones? Yep, one more. But it's 15-minute medley.
What is this thing? Like I live in a maze. Okay. And this key is, it is.
Ready?
I am.
1, 2, 3. Well, I went out to make a little walk. I ran across that Wild Bill Jones. He was walking and talking by my true lover's side. I begged him to leave her alone. He said, my age age, it is 21 years, too old to be controlled. So I pulled out my pistol from off of my side, destroyed that poor boy's soul. So it's pass around that long neck bottle, we'll all go out on the spree. For today is the last of Wild Bill Jones, tomorrow will be the last of Banjo. Well, he kicked and he scrambled, he fell to the ground, he gave one dying moan. I threw my arms around my true lover's side, said, honey, now you're all alone. So it's pass around that long neck bottle, and we'll all go out on the spree. For today is the last of Wild Bill Jones, tomorrow will be the last of me. They took me down to Frankfurt town, they locked me up in jail. My friends all tried to get me out, but no one could go my bail. Boys, pass around that long neck bottle, we'll all go out on a spree. For today's the last of Wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow'll be the last of me. They locked me up for 20 long years, I never shall be free. For Wild Bill Jones and that long neck bottle have been the ruin of me. Boys, pass around that long neck bottle, we'll all go out on the spree. For today's the last of Wild Bill Jones, tomorrow will be the last of. Here we go!
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all very much. This has been great. Also like to recognize Steve Honeyatti on the sound.
Thank you, Steve, always.
Steve is absolutely the best sound guy in town. So thank you, and thank you, Gil, for.
Thank you so much. Thank you, the Adobe Brothers. Don't forget when you see them on the street, use their witness protection names, okay? All right. Thank you all for coming tonight. Have a great night. Be safe, and we will see you in 2 weeks.